Hello, welcome back to Update and DLC Park. Today we are building for the Deinosuchus. So, as you can see, I've already started work. I've got this lovely wetlands hatchery from the workshop. I did edit the roof because I wanted the roof to be open, because this will be the hatchery for the wetlands side of the park. And this lovely hatchery from the Redwood collection is the one for this side of the park. So this hatchery will have dinosaurs airlifted out of it because I don't want all of the dinosaurs going straight into the Deinosuchus habitat. Yeah. Let's get on with the build. So please start grabbing pieces from over here. All of this will be at the same level because I'm using advanced move for it. Did I just line that up perfect? Pretty much. Wow. That is... Yep, that is exactly lined up. I've never done that before. Where am I going to run this fence? Should have probably marked out a line beforehand. Well, let's just see where it takes us. I want this habitat to be fairly sizable, as really it is the first true habitat in this area. I know there's the Lypleurodon Lagoon, which I've actually incorporated a cave into, so it looks like they're sharing the same habitat, which is kind of cool. I know, realistically, Deinosuchus would get eaten by the Lypleurodon, but whatever. I'm sure the Deinosuchus wouldn't mind. And running it along here. Obviously, the habitat's not going to be just water. That would be a fairly boring habitat, to be honest. And obviously, the Deinosuchus does need land. It can't just swim. It wouldn't be happy if all it had was water. Which I know doesn't matter because we're in sandbox mode, but still, I think it's good to have it happy and slightly realistic. I know Deinosuchus is extinct, so you're never going to have it fully realistic, but I know I talked about it a bit in my last video, but some of you might have not seen that and might want to hear my opinion on this DLC. So I'm going to say I like this DLC. I don't mind too much that they're reselling 2 DLC species, and I know I've bought it anyway, so obviously I don't mind it that much. So what I think though should have happened is there should have been different DLC species. I like that the Deinosuchus has returned. I will use the Deinosuchus, and you will see it in this park, although build, so I'll mix in a few different dinosaurs and a few different prehistoric marine reptiles and have one big lagoon for all of them with a coral reef, and that'll be the whole build. But that's not right now. What I more care about is the Styxosaurus. Now, I've never really used the Styxosaurus. It's cool, we've got a bioluminescent lagoon animal, but I've never really used it. I don't really care that much about it. What I think would have been better and more well received by the community would have been Archelon, or maybe Nothosaurus, but I do prefer Archelon personally, and Archelon has a bit more variety. Now, what they could have done to make it even more worth it would have been had it be the Nothosaurus and completely rework it to have made it a land animal that uses the deep water, which would be a lot of work and could make it worth it being in a DLC and worth the price and make it feel like a new species to justify having 2 DLC just from the past game in the new DLC. I think that could have been the right thing to do. But I'm not going to complain too much about this DLC. I do like it. I like the Deinosuchus. I would have preferred a Walking with Dinosaurs like Deinosuchus. It's Jurassic World evolution. Jurassic franchise has never been paleo accurate really, so I would have preferred Walking with Dinosaurs type Deinosuchus, but we have what we have. I'm not going to complain again, but Walking with Dinosaurs Deinosuchus would have just been a little bit better than the one we've got. Okay. Well, now you've listened to me rant and place fences for a bit, I think this better turn into a speed build. And finally, the other dinosaur I'd like to talk about is the Deinosuchus. Now I love this one. Wild card of the pack, definitely. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. It's almost like a Polacanthus. I like kind of compare it to that. But it is such a cool addition. Very random. I had never heard of it before. But I'm very happy with it coming to the game. Now, I feel like with a lot of people, they'll say, oh, I would have preferred Starcosuchus, oh, I would have preferred Carposuchus, something like that. I would have preferred Purosaurus. But honestly, I kind of would have, but I'm quite happy with what we got. I hope we get those other ones down the line, but I'm happy with what we got. Well, I think I've said what I need to say, and I'll leave you with a little bit of quiet speed build. Whilst I find a viewing gallery, and finish off the enclosure. It's not a very long speed build, so Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed a little bit of quiet speed build. Let's get back on to the main build though. And for that, I am actually going to be removing some of this water. Because I've had a new idea. And I also want to give the Deinosuchus a bit more land. Okay, I think this is looking good. Let's get in a bit of swamp for them. There we go, that's a fair bit of swamp. Give them a bit of sand, I guess. Arid soil. Yeah, arid soil works as sand. I think actually that might look a little bit better than the regular sand. Okay. Now this is like a little thing I just wanted to do, just deepen it a bit here and have the fence run through the water. And then what I'll do is I'll get the terrain brush as small as I can. Draw this back because I don't want to damage the water line. Increase the terrain brush a little bit. And then I'll just smooth this off a bit. And then I'll add a little bit of elevation and stuff in places. What I'll do is I'll use the roughen tool. I might now go back in and add a bit more of the wetlands brush. The wetlands brush doesn't really do anything on high ground. Okay, this is looking quite nice now. Got plenty of the wetlands brush in. mangroves. They've got sand and all sorts. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I want arid soil, not sand. Arid soil is basically sand, to be honest. I think it looks a little bit better than the sand. Let's just roughen the terrain again a little bit here. Perfect. And finally, these guys require a meat feeder. Which where am I going to put it? I think maybe I put it over here. I want it on the ground. No, it has a mound here. It can live on the mound. Let's get a path in here now. There we go. Let's get rid of these pieces. So this fence is a workshop blueprint which I found. So credit to whoever made this. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at remembering workshop users, but yeah, this I have edited it and deepened the concrete and made the gate so that it works as a bit for deep water, which I really like because I wanted to have this have water, but if I putting the fence in, it would mess that up, and I don't want the Deinosuchus to have access to this bit because I don't think that really makes sense. So all of that's in, and we do need a regular gate somewhere for the ranger team. Probably just hide that back here. Yeah, place that with gate. Might actually use the Jurassic Park gate so it looks a little bit better. There we go. I know it's not quite connected, but no one's going to see that back here. Oh no, it'll bug me. I gotta add it. Okay, confirm. Now we have gate. Okay. Do I have a range boost in there? No, I don't. Do I even have a gate? Oh, no. Yes, I do. I have a gate there. And why is it not showing up with a range post? I'm sure I put a range boost in somewhere. No, didn't, apparently. Oh, I better add one. And have one here as well. Oh, okay. And do I have one assigned to here? That's Ranger Team 2 to this one. Ranger Team 2 can deal with aviaries and lagoons. Okay. Well, let's get us some Deinosuchus. We'll one male and we'll get another female. Release this one. We'll skip that. Won't watch that. And I'll release the other two.
I'm not sure I can adequately portray the sheer awe I feel at seeing a Deinosuchus. This prehistoric crocodilian is immense and every bit as deadly. It is most certainly as apex a predator as you can find.
Thank you, Dr. Dua. Now, let's watch the release. Oh wow, that is very glaring. I've only just noticed that. I'm so sorry if that's what you've been seeing for ages. I did not realise quite how glaring it was. You're missing meat because you're forming your territory. Where's this one? Is it going to go in the water? Nope. Ah, this one's going to go in the water, aren't you? Go on, go in the water. Come on. Get in the water, you. One of you needs to. Oh, this one's climbing up a hill. Okay. Ah, okay, this one is going in the water. Wow, that's cool. I love how it's just dragging its tail along the bottom, even in the water. You can tell a lot of work has gone into their making this animal. I really hope they reuse this rig for things like Sarcosuchus, and I really hope they also in the future add Carposuchus and other crocodilians as well. Carposuchus is a very cool crocodilian. Walks on four legs and is actually quite tall. Unlike most crocodilians, its legs are actually quite long and raise it up off the ground more than you'd expect from. What's that one doing? Oh, what is it doing? Oh, it's found the meat. This one's going for a swim. Oh, is this one going to go into the deep water? Ah, very nice. I like the pattern on this one. It stands out quite a lot. I would have chosen another pattern, but it's not a bad pattern. You're just going to float? Yep, it's just going to float. Oh, what's it doing? I thought it was going to hunt a fish then. I've not actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. I've not actually seen anything hunt a fish in the deep water yet. So it's quite cool watching it. And you're just going to go back to land now. You had enough. I mean, fair enough. There are people that's dangerous. I wouldn't be fishing there. Oh, this one's lying in the reeds. The ranger team's coming. Is it going to attack the ranger team? Oh, threat display. Is it? No, don't think it is. These animals are so cool. Another one I would really like to see is the Purosaurus. It's quite similar to the Deinosuchus, but would still be a nice addition if you didn't want to use Deinosuchus all the time. And trust me, I will be using Deinosuchus all the time. I'm pretty sure I'm never going to have a park canal without a Deinosuchus. Someone better leave a suggestion in Community Park for a Deinosuchus build. Yeah, it's so cool. Well, I will leave you now with a final cinematic.